Good afternoon, welcome back to my channel, The Phone Center, and in today's episode I'm going to tell you how to buy a second-hand Samsung phone. So if you have decided to buy a second-hand phone, there's few things to look out for. So in this episode I'm going to tell you what to look out for exactly. So let's start. So the phone that we're going to be checking out today is Samsung Galaxy S20 Ultra. This is the latest Samsung phone which I have lying around doing nothing, so I might as well tell you how can you buy it from secondhand and what you need to look out for. Just off topic, the camera on this is amazing. The zoom is really like 100 times. This just blows my mind away. So first thing you need to look out when you're buying this phone, first you need to look for any cracks, chips or any other physical damage, because physical damage will void the warranty. So as this is a new phone, it's still under 2-year Samsung warranty. So you need to be careful, because if it's chipped, cracked or whatnot, you will lose the warranty, or you would need to service it at a Samsung center, which might be really expensive. So looking at this phone is in a mint condition. There's not a single scratch, crack or nudge or anything. Other thing you need to look out on these phones, just look at it straight, just to make sure it's not bent anywhere, because sometimes that's one of the things you might not notice straight away, but this might impact the warranty as well. So after we've done all this, we can switch the phone on. If the phone is already activated, what I would suggest, you just go to the settings, just type in reset, and then use factory data reset, because that will clear everything that's been on the phone from the previous owner. You need to do that if you want to be safe when buying this, because if the phone is already activated, there might be a chance that somebody's account is still on there, and then when you try to put your account in, you'll be in trouble, because you won't be able to do that, so because it would be password locked. So after you've done a reset, you just start the phone as normal. Don't look at the beginning screen which says, yeah, please activate your phone, but that doesn't mean that there's no account on it. You can only make sure if you do a reset yourself, and then from the beginning then up to you activated yourself. That's the only way you can know that there's no accounts on there. So after you've done all this, you know that there's no account on it, it's in a good condition, you can go into the settings and check what model phone this is. So you go into the settings, scroll to the very bottom, which will says this phone is Samsung S20 Ultra 5G. The phone number is unknown because there's no phone number. Next one is a model number. You can type this model number into Google or any other search engine. It will tell you what phone this actually is. It will tell you how many gig and everything, because every single model has a different model number. So after you've done all this, you already know this is a great phone, you might be able to buy it. What other thing you might look out for if you're buying it second-hand, this phone might be on contract, and you might not know that, and the person you're buying it from wouldn't be able to tell you. He would say, yeah, I bought it outright, but for you there's wouldn't be no way to find that out. So why would you look? Just go into the apps and see if there's any carrier apps, because usually when the phones are sold through contract, there would be a carrier app on the phone, like let's say Vodafone, EE or whatnot, and when you switch the phone on, they might have a logo of the company that the phone was contracted to as well. Other thing, you can ask the person to provide you with the purchase receipt for this particular phone, so he might have that, and then you're good, because if it's bought outright, there's less chance that this phone is on contract, and less chance for you to buy it and then the person claiming that he either lost it or whatnot. Next, you can go to a website which is called imei.info, where you can type in the particular serial number of this phone, and you can get free information checks, which include actually a blacklist as well, which will tell you if the phone has been blacklisted or not. And that's another easy way to check. You just put a few SIM cards into the phone. If it picks up signal and you can make some phone calls, then the phone is legit. Then it's not blacklisted. Other thing, that if you put different different SIM cards into phone, like I mean different carrier SIM cards into the phone, it will also show you if the phone is unlocked or not. If the phone is locked, that means it's most likely a contract phone as well, because usually these companies that you buy the phones from, they log them to their own network. So best network in UK to check the phone with would be Leica Mobile, because this is the only company that doesn't do subsidized phones, so, and they're a separate network. So basically, if the phone works with Leica network, most likely it's going to be working with any other network anywhere in the world. Okay, so other thing I was telling you about imei.info. So on this website, you can put in the details. Basically, if you're buying the phone, let's say there's some people, crazy people who buy them on the street, it's a good website to know, because in that website, if you put in an IMEI number, it will actually show you if the phone you're buying is the phone that person claims it is. Because you can see, me as a professional in this buying and selling phones, I've seen lots of fake phones, different phones, Samsung phones, iPhones. The Chinese, they just don't keep up to the manufacturing. They do lots of different fake phones. I've seen good copies, I've seen bad copies, and I've seen people who come to see me, maybe not every day, but once in a while, they come in and say, look, I bought this phone really cheap. And I look at the phone and say, I know why, because it's fake and you probably overpaid like 3 times for this phone. So a good thing is, if you put serial number of the phone into this imei.info website, it will actually show you if the phone is the actual phone that the person who you're buying it from claims it is. So yeah, after all that, you can even see the age of the phone, you can see the estimated warranty ends, and where the phone was manufactured, which market it was meant for. So many, and it's free as well, so you can do it on your own. You don't have to pay. I'll put a link in description so you can check your own phone. It's not 100% accurate, but at least you will know that phone is in their database, and that means it is a real phone. It's not a fake or whatnot. Okay, after you checked all that and you're happy and you agree the price, what else you can do? There is a menu that's only on Samsung phones. There is a menu which you can enter. I'll put a photo of how it looks as well. So you enter *#0 and you enter this menu. Basically, in this menu, you can check the screen. For instance, I pressed red. It shows me red. You can see there's no dead pixels on the screen. So next you can put green. You can see that there's no green dead pixels on the phone. Then next one I press blue, so it comes up blue. I can see that there is no dead pixels on there. This is a very helpful menu. I wish other companies would follow suit and make something like this, because it's really easy to check Samsung phones. And through this testing, the only thing you can't really check if the battery is good or not, because that's another thing. Because while you're checking it, it might drop a few percent because the screen is constantly on. So you wouldn't know if the battery is good or not, but as it's under warranty, so you should be good. There shouldn't be any problem. Even if the battery is failing, you can still call Samsung up and get them to service the phone for free, as it has 2-year manufacturer's warranty. So after then, all that checks everything. You can check cameras, you can check all the cameras on it, you can check the flash, you can check the zoom, you can check the frontal camera. So after you've done all those checks, you know this phone is good and you can buy it. So, and you're basically 90% safe buying this phone. Why I say 90%? If you bought this on the street, person can still go back to their company and say, look, I lost my phone. Can you send me a replacement? And your phone will get blacklisted, and it's a big problem these days. You need to see the person. Like if you're buying let's say off Facebook, if the person doesn't have a photo or anything, and there's no history of him on there, most likely this phone is going to get blacklisted at some point of its life. Best thing is to go to a local small shop, find the best price you can get. This has 2-year warranty. You bought it in a shop, so you shouldn't be worried too much. Any problem, you can come back to that shop and they'll help you sort it out. So yeah, be safe, and and hope this helps. And please leave a comment if you liked it or not. I'll be checking other phones as well, like iPhones, OnePluses and whatnot. So leave a comment if you like this type of videos. Tell me what you wanted to hear from this as well. Maybe I missed something and you wanted me to look into something else. So yeah, just leave a comment, because without your comments I wouldn't know what are you looking for. Other thing is subscribe, because I'll be making more of these videos and you're stuck at home anyway, so you have nothing to do. So keep safe and subscribe and press the bell button so we can chat again. See you soon. Bye.